I hate this leg so much. Oh, what the fuck? Phil, my girl.
You must place that in a power field. You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
Ow, I moved that back. God fucking damn it.
I am the voice. We are one with the shadow. You must play that in a power field. Twilight for ice. Shadows. You require my skills. You must construct additional. I am here. Cold is the void.
So fucking bad. What? You have like 5 billion dishes though.
I am the voice of the Veraku.
Alright, see yourself.
You require my skills. I am here.
Master Pro to your newly mined expansion?
I see.
Easy! Why am I so fucking godly at motherfucking StarCraft? Holy shit. God damn it. Why am I so good? Alright, I gotta eat some food, so we're gonna watch some YouTube video while I'm eating some food. Oh, I was watching a series. Who was it again? Oh, RSVP versus... This is game 3? Alright, sec. Let's finish watching this.
You are the best.
Alright, let's watch this while I finish some food.
Hello, my name is Day9.
My name, good sir, is Husky.
It is the grand final of the April sign-up division, the amateur division of the GeForce SC2 Pro-Am presented by NVIDIA. And I recall, Husky, you want to talk a little bit about RSVP, and I'm going to let you do that in a moment.
After this break, I'm just kidding.
I actually wanted to remind everyone of the finals format.
Yes.
Xenix Hack came from the lowers bracket and had to win 2 best-of-3s to take the championship, that 2,200 first place prize. But he's only won the first best-of-3. He must win 2 in a row. RSVP from Complexity only needs to win 1 best-of-3. So even though he lost the first one, if he wins this one, that 2,200 in cash and hardware is all his.
Yeah, so one thing I wanted to mention about RSVP, and maybe get your opinion on it, Sean, is we saw him go a very similar style in both games, and it just got completely crushed. He was trying to get the super early Colossus off of the 2 base while attempting to secure a 3rd. So is that going to be a powerful build order moving forward? Because I feel like Hack has that number. He's like, if you do that, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to win easily. So I'm thinking for RSVP, he's going to change it up in this series. What are your thoughts on that, Sean?
Yeah, you know, Xenix Hack seems to have a great sense of how to manage that late game aggression. With all the dropping, all the repositioning, RSVP looks like he has some solid build orders and some great ideas behind his play. But in terms of just the overall in-game management, where do I put my units? How do I deal with these drops? That RSVP was lacking. And I'm actually curious, is he going to stick to his standard play? Is he going to go for more Zealot Archon, or is he going to bust out some sort of holy crap, I don't want to lose, oh god kind of play? And it looks like, RSVP is going to scout Xenix Hack, who is doing this aggressive wall-off at the front. This is almost always a sign of a fast command center.
Yeah, now one thing that you can do that I have seen time and time again in these situations is if a Protoss player gets a Void Ray, of course you can harass the main with it, but more importantly you can harass the entrance and actually use the Void Ray to spot the mineral line, and you can attack the mineral line with Stalkers on the low ground. It's very annoying for a Terran player to deal with if you do wall in, especially on these spawn locations. So we'll see exactly what RSVP has planned. I think he is going to have to do something completely different than the 2-base Colossus that we've seen, and we do have the gas just now going down.
RSVP already getting a little bit excited. He's getting the Gitchy. And what is this probe doing? Oh, I don't see any pylon getting built yet. He could be positioning here to do kind of a back scout. Nope, there's a pylon. Oh,
it's not the pylon.
That's not where it needs to go here. And it looks like a lot of times you hide the probe to try to poke and see if there's an expand going down because Terrans can secure this watchtower. But no, it looks like he is going to be hiding something. And the first Stalker is getting chrono boosted out, and RSVP has consistently been crazy aggressive with his chrono boosting on those early Stalkers to get a ton out very fast.
Yeah, and then he uses that to get that map control. Now, you do take a little bit of an economic hit, but you can see exactly what your opponent is doing. Oh, a Stargate!
By the way, if you guys want to know, I think RSVP is really bad.
Really good.
Played him tons of times. Shit. Want him all the time, usually.
And again, Void Rays on this map in these spawn locations are so powerful. Because not only can you charge it on their wall, Sean, you can also charge it on that neutral depot. And it's so difficult for a Terran player to deal with. So it's really, really smart for RSVP to do this build on this map. I like where this is headed.
That's actually a great point that you can charge up on this neutral depot. It's so funny because they implemented this neutral depot, so that way, you know, you couldn't wall in a Zerg with cannons or bunkers, but now all of a sudden it's a tool in a matchup that doesn't even involve a Zerg anymore. That Void Ray charge up is very, very strong on maps like Xel'Naga because the obvious rocks, but only on like half the versions of Metalopolis is this depot here.
Yeah, and there's the Void Ray on the way right now. How many gateways did RSVP add on? He's got
just
only
2.
one more. A lot of times you will see 3 gates out of this. The scan for Hack sees that there's not a lot going on in the space, so he's got to be wondering what's headed my way. He may assume that it's something like a Void Ray. That's why he's got the bunker. He's got another bunker on the way as well. So I think he knows what's headed his way because he does have a bunker position right there behind the mineral line to try and prevent that exact thing I was talking about. Isn't going to be enough though because bunkers do take a very long time to create.
At the very least, these two depots are dead in the water. There is no way to keep these things alive given this position, but it looks like RZP's is going straight for the back door right off the bat. It looks like he'll pick off 1, 2 Marines. If he can get a third one, that would be unbelievable. But it looks like Phoenix Hack does manage to load back up into the bunker. And RZP has some big decisions to make. What does he want to end up picking off? And it looks like going straight for the depot. Phoenix Hack does have a starport up, but he was not able to start a Viking there. It finally starts, and he does manage to get it down before getting supply block. Look at that extra depot being planted as well.
Yeah, the supply block is actually a huge deal right now because while he is supply block, he's also not making any more supply depots that I can see. Another bunker going down, and yeah, he did do the supply drop, but that's a huge loss of this Void Ray gets fully charged. The bunker does go down. The mineral line is going to be vulnerable here, and RSVP going for the exact perfect build in these situations. And if he gets that depot that has a supply drop on it, that would be huge. So much supply would be lost. Only 1 Viking on the field right now, Sean. This is looking horrible for Hack.
And it looks like a robotics facility going down as well for RSVP. He will be able to get observers if he needs.
Or is he going to do a Warp Prism? I'm just curious because the strength of the Terran army is at the entrance of his base. If he's able to get a Warp Prism,
oh no!
Trying to focus down the bunker right there. The Marines evacuate out of there. There is another bunker. The siege tank is going to hold for now. Nothing has been made out of that robotics, but this is doing so much damage. He just needs to make sure to spend that money that he has.
Oh, that was such incredible lightning decision-making by RSVP. The instant those SCVs returned back home to mine, straight went for the bunker, and it looks like RSVP is deciding he wants to go for it. The SCVs are there, ready to repair. The siege tank is up, but he target fires it with everything. It's going to fall down. And he just walks right by the bunker and is going straight to the mineral line. It looks like RSVP changing it up to the economic aggression at the start of the game. Xenix Hack trying to pull all his SCVs off. It is not going to be able to work. Almost everything is going to fall. And with just a couple of Marines and a single Viking, I think RSVP may
Gotta make sure in your next games that you're playing absolute top notch.
Yeah,
Really.
I'm eating. Give me a break.
and I was like 1-1-1.
5 weeks of round robin play. Then they had to work their way through, I believe, a 32-man bracket double elimination, and then they had to work their way through a 16-man finals bracket. So a lot of games are played here. I have to hand it to both of these players for being able to play so well in this tournament, able to make it extremely far. And also, really quick, completely on an unrelated note, this map also has that neutral supply depot, and if our Terran player decides to wall in again, just saying that a very similar thing could happen.
This can be very brutal to charge on the destructible rocks. Come by, you need one little blast on one of your units, and then you can do another pickup on the charge on this supply depot. Void Rays staying with maximum thickness in terms of that phase disruption particle blaster beam. I don't even know what it's called, but it's certainly, or it's a prismatic beam.
I know they have a prismatic core.
Yeah, and it's online.
But I was actually discussing this with one of my friends. We're trying to imagine an SCV repairing a Void Ray, because it does work. In team games, you can repair Protoss units. How is it that an SCV knows how to repair a Void Ray? Does he just turn on the prismatic core? Is that... He's just like, well, I see that your prismatic core is offline, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Oh, there you go.
Let me just unplug your prismatic core and plug it back in again. That'll reset the prismatic core, and if for some reason that doesn't work, I'll just transfer you through to level 3 SCV support.
Yep.
So we do see that the Marine now parked at the front of the base, and when that second Marine crops up, that's always a sign when you're thinking, ooh, there's probably some sort of factory coming up here. So RSVP is likely just going to wait for a little bit. We'll be sending one Zealot right off the bat. Looks like he wants to be aggressive, and I like this play. You can be aggressive like this, But if you just send a naked Stalker and somehow he has a Marauder, you're going to lose absolutely everything.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of these pro players kind of get a really good sense of exactly what their opponent's doing. I mean, I'm trying to compare maybe someone who doesn't know the game well enough. They see someone send out that first Stalker, so in their play, they're like, okay, I'm going to send out my